Hey, good morning, everyone. Rory Powers, Right Line Trading. Happy Friday. Before we get too far into this broadcast, it's important to know that this is for demonstration and educational purposes only. I am not a licensed financial advisor, not offering any type of trading advice here today. If you're not familiar with the risks associated with trading, please consult with a licensed financial advisor. Happy Friday, everybody. Friday, February 27th. If you're joining us today, hallelujah, that's the good news. Any day above ground is a blessed day. Make a joyful noise to the Lord. February 27th, the alternative to waking up above ground. We don't want to go there. February 27th. Let's take a look at the Forex Factory calendar. We want to prevent any unpleasant surprises. We had a big catalyst news report, a catalyst event at 8:30. PPI, month over month, PPI, core PPI. Let's see what the report was. What's the news? Core wholesale prices rose 0.8% in January, much more than expected. PPI index for final demand increased 0.5% in January. A little bit of a hot report. Let's see how it influenced the direction of the market. This is the E-mini. That report came out at 8:30. Took a little bit of a leg down, and now it's consolidating right at 6,857. We're not far from the all-time high. Not far. At 7,000, just over 7,000. Through the overnight session, February 27th, you could see this is midnight. The session started at 1800 hours, which is right here. At 6,900, and we're currently at 6,857. So our 50 EMA is red and sloping down. We're looking for short entries on the E-mini. Our VWAP is the yellow dotted line, and you can see prices below the VWAP. The NASDAQ. Let's take a quick look. 8:30 when the report came out. Very much like the ES, took a leg down, retraced, and now it's down slightly from where it was at 8:30. Through the overnight session, took a little bit of a bigger leg down. This is midnight. Through the London session, took a big leg down. VWAP is way up here. Let's see if price makes a retracement at the market open. If today's your first day joining us, welcome. Let me grab my chat roll. Let me pop it out, bring it over. All right. Today is the last trading day of February. If today's your first day joining us, welcome. We're going to be showcasing our automated bots here at Right Line Trading. These are automated strategies. Once enabled, will execute and manage the trades on your behalf. The system can also be used as a semi-automated strategy. We have full control of which triggers and conditions that the strategies use when trading the markets for us. We can make them as conservative and aggressive or as aggressive as we would like. Our team of professionals optimizes the templates and delivers them to you in pre-formatted form, so you don't have to do anything. We have a beautiful diversity of strategies. We've streamlined 10 bots, 10. Nice round number. We've got 10 bots. 2 of them are what we define as our best bots or bionic bots. The best bots take all of the guesswork out of which one should I trade. That's one of the most common questions we get. Rory, you got 10. How do I know which one to trade? Well, we've taken all of the guesswork out of it with our best bots. The way our best bots work, we have one for the ES and one for the NQ. The ES best bot is going to simultaneously scan all of my bots that are trading the E-mini. I think I have four or five of them. And it's going to automatically select the one that's the most profitable in today's trading environment. Not what happened last week or last month. This is a very news-driven market, and conditions change from trade to trade. We've got to jump on the vehicle or the vessel that's going to take us to our profit goal each day. So those best bots will trade only the most profitable bots in today's session. I have right here what we call our leaderboard. These are the bots performing the best today. These bots have found the ebb and flow of the market, and they're in the green. So in my decision-making process of how am I possibly going to reach my profit goal today, this gives me some reminders of where to start, okay? We also like to do a little bit of a further look back. Look at this silver bot. We're testing a bot on silver. And I'll tell you, every morning this week that I've come to this computer, it seems this bot's up $2,000 or $3,000. We'll take a look at the numbers. I'm a numbers guy. I do good with numbers. Math has always been my strong suit. So our leaderboard tells us which bots are performing the best when. Today. Today is the key word. Today being the last trading day, I should say, of February. I think it would only be right to do a review of not only this week, but this month of February. So let's do a little bit of a further look back. Let's look at the most profitable bots for this week. Number 1 and 2 are best bots. These are the bots I was just emphasizing that will only trade the most profitable bot in your portfolio. You don't have to do anything. You could actually set it and forget it. There's no horse race. There's no picking a horse. This one, strictly data-driven decisions. It's going to trade your most profitable one. A hard stop, period. The ES will look at the ES bots. The NQ will look at the NQ bots. It will trade one contract unless you increase the lot size or increase the number of contracts, I should say. Out of the box, it comes trading one contract. The ES best bot, the NQ best bot are each up over $3,000 this week, trading one contract. I always like to bring my stop above support. And that's part of the semi-automated component that I was mentioning. Okay, let's go back to our numbers. Number 3, the ES Moneymaker. Remember the ES Moneymaker. The ES Moneymaker is the bot that our member, Austin, is having so much success at. He's trading over 10 PA accounts on that ES Moneymaker for good reason. Hey, Harley user. I'll answer your question. Just give me a moment. Um, the NQ Leapfrog. I just did a screen share with a gentleman by the name of Tom. Really great gifted trader. He's fairly new with us. Um, but his Leapfrog, interestingly enough, is up since he started. I did a look back of about a month. I think it was a month or a month and a half. He recently came back from Costa Rica. And starting like at 11 to about 1 or 2 in the afternoon, his Leapfrog was up about 7 or 8 grand. It was incredible. My Leapfrog this week is up 1,200. Very respectable. I like to use the Leapfrog in the first hour of the market open. That's the way I like to use it. And I like to time my entries by using that bot. The ES one day pass is a 42% win rate this week. I see it was on my leaderboard today. That's one of our prop trading templates that will get you a PA account in as little as one trade. Let's do a little bit of a further look back for the month of February. For the entire month of February, interestingly enough, the ES Best Spot is up over $11,000 on my computer. The NQ Best Spot is up over $9,000 for the month of February. So those ES Best Spots and NQ Best Spots are crushing it. Remember Suzanne? Suzanne. It wasn't long ago she was telling us all, hey, trade the Best Spots. I'm doing well with it. She always gives sound advice. She does. So the ES Best Spot, NQ Best Spots, doing extremely well. There's the market open. Let's get ready to rumble. Getting a nice retracement. Watch this retirement plan short. Oh, look at that retirement plan short. Did I catch it in time? I don't think so. Boy, that retirement plan short was a beauty. I think I missed it. I did. All right, let's slow her down. It looked just like yesterday's. I love the entry. We like to let the market settle down. A little tongue tied. This is starting to look a lot like yesterday. Let's take a look at the ES on the 8U because that one got into an absolute monster short yesterday. Not yet. We'll keep an eye on it. Watch this retirement plan take a short roll. We need that RSI line to break up and to break up out of that. Yeah, we need a retracement to play the retirement plan. It's not set up. I take it back. It just jumped in. We're not looking for a long trade. We're only looking for shorts right now. Okay, let me go back to my chat roll. I'm really sorry. I saw your question, Harley. Yes, silver looking good. They do, George. How much capital? If you're trading a live account, you can get away trading the micros with a few $1,000s and trade a micro. If you're going to trade the minis, I think a 5 to 10 grand would be a good place to start. Ooh, look at this pop to the upside. Look at the pop to the upside. It's coming right back to the VWAP. You could. You certainly could, Tony. The numbers support it. The numbers support it. Let's wait for our trade here. Let's wait for our setup. The numbers do support it. We're coming up into the VWAP, which is a big area of resistance in this case. It seems that VWAP is like a magnet to price. We've got some upside resistance right here, 24,900. Do we take another short roll? We had that hot PPI report. So if we think the market's going to go down, it'll probably go up. Let's bring our profit target right at resistance. Got some whipsaw. Leapfrog's getting beat up. We might have to find another route. Let's keep an eye on it. Wait a minute. What's wrong with this ES chart? Okay, nothing. It's just chop. It's in chop. Ooh. We're in chop. Let's wait to the market to find a direction. So we're going to sit on our hands here. It's early. No, it hasn't taken any orders yet, George. None of my NQ bots are profitable yet. My AI, the only AI bots that are profitable so far are the ES ones. So if nothing's profitable, it's going to sit on its hands. You can see where the market is in chop. We're in chop. Got a ranging, choppy market. The leapfrog could take a short right here on this break. Got a nice yellow candle. We're getting a 1550 cross on the leapfrog. Watch this short. Look out below. Let's see if there's follow through. There's a lot of whipsaw. It's got me scared to trade that 30 range. The Mac truck could go short through the 50. Mac truck is short through the 50. That's a safer trade in my mind. They both got stopped out. Watch the retirement plan long. Oh, I just missed it. Darn. Oh, I just missed it. I do, Tony. I do. Retirement plan jumped right back in long. I like to trade. I kind of like the entry. My 15's on top of my 50 on both of my time frames. So the market is ranging. Price action isn't great, but market structure wise, it made sense to go long there. Problem is that the market's just too darn choppy. Here it comes. There it goes. Bam. Watch this break. Watch this break. We got the VWAP right up above us. Look at the Mack truck. Took off. Darn. Missed it. Got those high volume candles right at resistance. Liquidity zone right here. Wow, the retirement plan went short. Mack truck short. See if it gets any follow through here. That leapfrog is gone. It's getting killed today. I'm going to start it over. I need this to come down just a little further. Ooh, here's a beautiful short on the leapfrog. I'm going to look for the retirement plan long here on the reversal. We've oh, wow. Oh, wow. Here we go with the sell-off. All right, we're looking for a short through support on this 30 range. We're pretty far oversold, but let's give it a shot. A lot of sellers in the market right now. Let's anticipate the break of support. We're in. Come on down. Don't come back. Ah, darn. Oh, come on. Boy, the minute I got in, it reversed on me. I'm gonna play the retirement plan on a 20U. There's a lot of whipsaw. Oh, what got us in? No, that's the Mack truck. I got one more shot. Leapfrog long. Watch the retirement plan short. Retirement plan short. Here we go. Here we go. Bam, we're in. Let's give it some room. Oh, don't come back on me. Don't come back on me. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Oh. Trouble. Mack truck seems to have found the ebb and flow today, the way this market's moving. Let's find our Mack truck. I got these evals in trouble. NQ Mack truck. See if we break the VWAP. Wow, nice. Here comes the Mack truck. Let's see if we break down right through the 50 again. Come on down. Keep going. Break right through. Come on down. All right. Looking for the short roll on the Mack truck here. Mack truck seems to be doing really well today. It's up 1,600. It's all over my leaderboard. Oh, just popped in. Come on, breakthrough. Nice. Not sure what happened on that. Why it got out of the trade. Got a beautiful winner on it. It hit my P&L target. Ay, ay, ay. Look at that. I got to restart my Mack truck. It hit the limit for the day, or I'd still be in that trade. Oh man, unbelievable. Let's get a leapfrog long. The Mack truck reached a profit limit. I just reset it. It's up over $2,000. It's really trading very well today. I'll try to get another entry on it. This leapfrog wants to launch. We broke above the VWAP. Leapfrog's getting crushed today. I think I need to stay away from it. Let's see. We're coming close to a Mack truck entry short now. Let's see what it does. Leapfrog's in long. I have a separate tab on my copier for the bots that I want to trade, Tony. I make a separate tab. No, I don't have a separate copier for each one. I make tabs. Let's see if we get a short roll here. Break right through the 50. Here we go. Let's go. One big short roll. Let's get this Mack truck on the board. One big move down and we're in. Right down to support. Let's go. Here we go. We're in. Let me put my stop above the VWAP. Come on, keep going down now. Need some follow through the downside. Don't bounce off that 50. Come on, get some selling pressure. Come on down. Breakdown. Come on down. Breakdown. There you go. Oh, man. Come on down. Breakdown. Push down. Nah. Oh, man. Come on down. Give me some follow through. Come on down. Give me some follow through. Push down. We're down about $300 now. We'll keep fighting. It's almost 10 o'clock. Let's take a look at our leaderboard. The Mack truck is our number one. That's the one that I'm playing to try to make a little bit of a comeback here. The ODP, one contract on the NASDAQ, is doing decently. Let's take a look at that one. Let's try one more Mack truck short here. Might jump back in for me. Oh, I thought it might just re-trigger. Looking for a direction. Okay, we're back in short. One more time. Let's go. Let's get a sell-off here. Don't retrace on me. Come on down. Come on down. Breakdown. Come on. Come on down. Come on down. Come on. Come on down. A little further. Ah, darn. A lot of whipsaw in the market today. It's not an easy trading day on a Friday. This is trouble. This is trouble. See if we get one more short entry here. Let's give it one more shot to the downside. We've got some room to the downside here. Didn't jump in, unfortunately. Whoa, leapfrog jumped in. Okay, the Mack truck again short. Let's see if we can get some follow through the downside again. I'm going to put my stop right at the VWAP. Give this trade a little bit of room to mature here. A lot of whipsaw today. No clear direction. We're kind of in chop. Risky trade. Another risky trade in a choppy market. Come on, break down. Break down. Come on down. Keep pushing down. Darn. All right, I can't go on any longer than that. I took a beating today on the last trading day of February. See if we get a break of resistance. Well, I killed these evals. One bad day, I should have stopped. Oh, Gerald, I thought we had it fixed with that carbonite. Charles told me you're using carbonite to back up your computer. I'm wondering if that's what did it. Oh, come on, get me in one. Come on. Come on. Let's leapfrog to the upside. Come on now. Give me a break. Well, I can't get nothing right today. Oh, no. Oh, oh, I got crushed today. I about blew out those evals. A big red day for me. Not the way I wanted to finish February, but it is what it is. Oh, I'm back in the trade. Thought I disabled. All right. Those evals are history. After all that hard work. Yep. That's what I thought. Had a bad trading day today. I feel you, Tony. I feel your pain today, buddy. Oh, on a Friday, I should have known better. It was a really tough trading environment. I thought the Mack truck had found its groove. Here we go. The second half hour might be a lot better. Market's making a little bit of a retracement here. Let's see what the stock market's doing. The market dropped on the PPI numbers, inflationary. It's making a little bit of a retracement now. Gold is up. Silver's up. After that good earnings report, NVIDIA, the last couple of days has been down. Excuse me for just a moment. I'm going to run to the restroom. Okay, I'm back. Looks like we're getting a bounce here. A bounce. The ES star is up big in a monster trade. Hey, Augustin, which is better? Uh, um, well, statistically, if we look at the numbers, a range bar or Unarenko bar. My top bots on the ES. I mean, we have two that do pretty well. We have the 30 range and the 8 Unarenko. But if you were going to say which one does better, statistically, the ES on the 30 range on the automated strategy performs better. Hey, Brandon, good to see you, my friend. It has been a minute. Yeah, wow, I got chewed up and spit out today, Brandon. Lost 5 evals. I should have stopped. I wanted to make it back and end the month good, you know. But had I stuck to my rules when I was down 500 or 600, I should have stopped there. I broke my own rules and it cost me. That's usually what happens on days that we blow out our accounts. We don't stop at our loss limit, just like I did today. I've got to wear it. There's no hiding from that. Good thinking, Tony C. It was a rough trading environment this morning. Maybe things will turn around this afternoon. Who knows? I'm curious about that silver. Let's take a closer look at silver. Let me pull up my performance. And let's look at this week first, out of curiosity on this silver bot. This is the half hour of the day. The half hour of the day in the middle of the night from 12 midnight to 1 in the morning. It's up about $5,000. And then it has another window that it does well between 7 and 8. Total P&L for the week, it's up just over $6,000 trading one contract. It's $25 a tick. So the max drawdown on it was 7,000. So you got to have a larger account to trade silver. There's my NQ best spot for the month. Letting it run through the entire trading session. You could see when it makes the most money. The first hour of the market open, 9:30 to 10:30. It's up over $14,000 between 9:30 and 10:30. This is broken down by the half hour of the day, the entry times of the NQ best spot for the entire month of February. Between 9:30 and 10:30 is the time to trade it. Let's check out the ES Moneymaker. The ES Moneymaker loves the market open. Wow, look at that. Up over $8,000 at that 9:30. The overall summary is about 51.98 on the Moneymaker for the month of February. $51.98. That's this isn't a back test. These are actual performance metrics. Let's take a look at the leapfrog. Today it got crushed on the analysis. On days like today where there's a lot of whipsaw, it's very risky. Oof, man. $9.30 and 10 is a decent window. Other than that, forget it. Oh, a nice retracement back to the 50. Watch this continuation up. A pull back and go. Right off the 50. Stay tuned. We got a great day of trading ahead. We've got it's Miller time at 10:30. 10:30 a.m. Eastern. Mark will be coming up right behind me. He's also going to be showcasing our automated bots. And then at 11:30 is David Wise. We're going to be doing a live presentation today with Lee Goldstein of 10-Minute Trades. Lee happens to be a professional at trading the news, believe it or not. Risky business. He's got a system to trade the news, and he can monetize his trades whether the news is a good report or a bad report. The market drives the market higher or lower. He has some brackets that will get you in the trade on the right direction. He'll be presenting at 12 noon, and we'll be going right after Lee around 12:45, 1 o'clock. If you're not in our mailing list and you didn't get the invitation and you'd like to attend, send me an email to support@rightlinetrading.com. Support@rightlinetrading.com. And we will get you in today's presentation. Here comes a short roll. Let's see if it breaks the VWAP. 8U or 20R. Yeah, exactly, Brandon. Ace. Ace is in the house. Good morning, sir. What ES time frame do you like to trade? I've been kind of liking to be honest with you, I kind of like the ES scalper on the 8U when I know it's a trending market, which today it never really was. It was all over the place today. But when it is a trending market, I really like to jump in on an ES8U because it really smooths out the charts. I look for days that the market is trending in one direction or the other, especially when the NASDAQ has some whipsaw, but it's still one directional. I always look at my ES8U on days like that. The ES star is back in. It's still in, I should say. It's been in this trade for a long time. Boy, it retraced all the way back to the VWAP. I hope everybody has a great weekend. I learned a good lesson for a Friday. Go very easy. No big drawdowns on Fridays. I let the last trading day of February get in my mind. I wanted to end it with a bang, and I sure did. It just wasn't the bang I was looking for. We've got a very, very special weekend. We're celebrating my kids' birthday parties. Both their birthdays are in the first week of March. We're throwing a really nice, beautiful birthday party my wife has been planning. The girls are super excited. Seeing their joy, it just brings so much happiness and joy to my life. So we'll be sure to take a lot of pictures. These are memorable, etched in my brain, these birthday parties, especially when they're young like this. It's very special. 3 and 7, it's just incredible how fast they grow up. Don't forget, we have today's presentation. Lee Goldstein, the 10-minute trades at 12 noon. And we'll be showcasing our AI auto trader, doing a deeper look under the hood, looking at the performance metrics, answering questions. And yesterday we kind of rewound the tapes, and yesterday was a single trade record that we had on the ES. It was 180 ticks at $12.50, and then it started leapfrogging. and was up over $3,000 trading one contract on the E-mini, which broke a record for the largest single trade on a bot other than the one-day pass. The one-day pass doesn't count because it's trading 10 contracts. Getting a nice leg up here. I'm laughing at your comment, Tony. You're trying to drown your sorrows, but they've learned how to swim. Oh, got it, Michael. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you. Thank you, Gene. I appreciate that. Hey, my little one, my 3-year-old is so excited. I hope everybody has a blessed weekend. Mark Miller's going to be coming on. It's Miller time, 10:30. 10:30 a.m. It's Miller time. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I traded the evaluations a little more aggressively than I normally do, and probably, hopefully, won't do that again. Back to Michael, trade safely is one of our new clients, and he came right out of the box. He's already got a couple of PA accounts. He asked me, he said, "Hey, what's the quickest way?" So, well, the quickest way is the one-day pass. Okay, here we go. Leapfrog long. Hey, David. Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for joining us. You're just in time. It's Miller time. We got a big reversal starting at around 9:35, actually. 9:35, the market shifted and took an upwardly turn, a northerly turn. But it's been anything but a smooth ride up. Very bumpy ride. Okay. That got us into the leapfrog right there. The star took profits on the line change. Well, this is the way it ended up. Our top bots, the ES one-day pass, the silver bot that we're testing. We had a bot on the Revo system on the NQ30 range that did extremely well. In fact, it's in a trade now. Let's pivot to that one in the last couple of minutes. Last trade. The Revo was our original system. And still to this day, we continue to make some really nice upgrades into the Revo. Revo's up 1,700 today, 1,500 after commissions. The ES Star 800, the best bot 250. Revo NQ on the 150 range 227. And those were the bots that did the best on my computer. Have a great weekend, everybody. If you would, please don't forget to like my video, even though the trading was pretty lousy today. We'll be back Monday, God willing, with some fresh evals. I've got some in the savings account. When my Apex does that 90% sale, I try to, get 5 or 10 extra ones. Rugged day. Seven C's. Not on YouTube yet. Speaking of 7Cs, tomorrow I got to go out. I got some stone crab traps. Got 10 traps. We're going to go harvest them, get some stone crabs. All right. Great job, Harley. Thanks for sharing that with us. 50% of the evals. You got 5 PAs running. Great job. 50% is a great number. Great number. Our ES30 just jumped in short. Just recently lost 15 pounds. Very happy. Have a great weekend, everybody. Hey, Lordy. What the PAs and evals are? We're talking about prop accounts. We could trade these bots either with a prop account or a live account. If you choose to trade a prop account, most prop firms have 2 account types. Normally, you start with an eval or an evaluation, where you have to make, for example, on a $50,000 eval, which is like a test, you have to make 3,000 before you lose 2,500. And once you pass that eval, thank you, Gene, then you get a PA account. The PA account, that's your vehicle to payouts. You can actually get payouts on the PA account. So the main benefit of the prop accounts is you're not risking your own capital. If God forbid you lose your PA, if God forbid you blow out your PA account, in essence, what you've really lost is the cost of that account. Like I lost some evals today that cost me $19. So by losing those accounts, in essence, I lost $19 per account. And the time that I had spent trying to pass them. So now I have to start over. So it's not the end of the world. It's not painful. Like when you blow a $10,000 or a $20,000 account on a live account and you can't sleep at night and you're hoping your wife doesn't check your account balance. Oh, you're welcome. So there are some really nice benefits of trading a prop account. However, I talk to members all the time that just don't like prop accounts. They don't want to deal with the rules and the regulations. And they like to trade their own live account. And that's just the way it is. Harley's got some lobster traps. Nice. Awesome. Yeah, stone crabs down here, they're really, the hub, the main hub where they catch stone crabs is in the Florida Keys, right? They have a huge fishery for stone crabs in the Florida Keys. Well, I'm just north of the Florida Keys. So we've got some really good grounds for stone crabs. And they're really a delicacy. They're delicious. If you've bought stone crabs, they're about $30 a pound minimum. Like lobster, they're very expensive and they're a delicacy. They're delicious. We also do lobster. They have traps for lobsters as well. I just personally don't do those. You need a little bit longer line. Stone crabs is only in like 8 or 10 feet of water, where lobsters, a lot of the traps are in 30 and 40 feet of water or more. 8-pound lobster. Oh my God. Incredible. Let me check in with Mark and see if he's maybe having some tech issues. Did you see my question for you? Oh, Harley. Harley user, trade safely. Michael wants to know if you're using the retirement plan, which bot you're using. You mentioned, Harley, that you're passing 50% of your evals. How are you doing it? Inquiring minds want to know. Excuse me for just a moment. Oh. Actually, I just got word that actually Mark is not going to be following me today. So I think what I'll do, because I don't want to end the stream, is I'm going to allow this to run in the background until 11:30. Okay, I think what I'll do is I'm going to let it run. Um, let me confirm that David Wise is going to be here. I'm pretty confident he is, though. Sorry about that. I don't have Teams here. Excuse me for just a moment. Okay, we're going to go to about 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock, David Wise is going to take over. The ES8U got in. That's the scalper. We were just talking about the ES8U. Now the market seems to have found a direction this afternoon, this second hour of the market open. It actually shifted earlier, about 9:40. It reversed from that sell-off to headed back up and retracing. Ooh. All right, Gerald. Congratulations. 25,000 was the wall to break, huh? Looks like they just pushed through, and the E-mini is really close to the all-time high. It's not far off. I think it broke 7,000, if I remember correctly. Gerald. Gold is still edging up. Silver. Interesting. The NASDAQ is down 0.25%. Russell down 1.5%. S&P down 0.5%. Dow is down 1.1%. Michael, what triggers the NQ on the 20-unit Renko is the RSI line. In order for it to go short, it would have to be in this green shaded area and break down through the 80% line. And when it breaks down below the 80% line, our 50 has to be red. So it has to be oversold below the 50, retrace all the way back to the 50, and then do a continuation down into the trend. So if we go back and we look at the retirement plan entries, it's a signal A entry. a signal A entry triggers when my RSI line is the white line in my Laguerre oscillator, this one. When that RSI line breaks up through the 20% line, which it did right here, and my 50 EMA, my moving average, green, it's right here, right by the VWAP, the green line, that will trigger a long entry for the retirement plan. So what preceded that was the market was pinned, headed up, momentum straight up. We got the retracement back to the 50. That's what set us up for the retirement plan long. It did exactly what we designed it to do right here, actually. It retraced right to support, the VWAP, the 50, and then bounced right back into the direction of the trend to give us a really nice winner. So the trigger is your RSI line to go long will break above the 20% line, or for a short trade breaks below the 80% line. Your 50 EMA has to be red or green. Green for a long trade, red for a short trade. There's a really great video in our Discord chat in the trading video section of the triggers. Take a look at that video. It's really important to know the triggers so you can anticipate them. Like right now, you see my RSI line retrace back, and it's buried at the 0% all the way down. So in order to get in a long, it would need to bounce back up, and my 50 would have to turn green. All right, David Wise should be coming on in about 8 minutes at 11 a.m. David has these, just to give you a little update on what's going on with David Wise, is he has a really exciting strategy that he's been trading. He calls it the UMCAT. These are out of the money, catalyst-driven trades. So they're very inexpensive positions. He'll buy a call or a put. Very simple, nothing complex. Out of the money. He has a little checklist of rules that he looks for. And he day trades them. With the market condition the way it is now, it's hard to call a swing trade. It's not easy. With the market up and down the way it is. But a day trade, he's been having a lot of success. He buys very inexpensive positions that are out of the money, holds them for maybe 45 minutes or an hour, and they double, sometimes triple, even quadruple in price very quickly. He chooses a strike price that's at expiration. It's a weekly option that's expiring this week. But the numbers he's been putting up are incredible. He had, I think, 6 more winning trades this week for a minimum of a 75% gain. The main engine is really those high volume candles. Which really show institutional influence or involvement in a particular ticker. But he's going to be showing his SPY super system. He'll be coming up in about 5 minutes. soon as he knocks on the door, I'm going to let him in. The Revo 16U. I kind of like that one. Oh, just got stopped out. The NQ30 range on the Revo system was really one of the few NASDAQ bots that did well today. The Revo NQ8U, Revo NQ30 range, Revo NQ150 range. Ooh, this ES scalper getting ready to jump in. It's in on the wrong direction. Price just went right into the VWAP. Let's see what it does. Hey, Wayne, good morning. What are the best times to run the best NQ and the best ES? Well, those are new. We don't have 12 months of performance on those, Wayne. But the best time to run them, I was showing earlier, is the first hour of the market open. The first hour of the market open between 9:30 and 10:30. It's not even close. These are what I'm showing is an illustration. On the bottom axis is the entry time, the entry times, 9:30 to 10:30. And on the left column is the P&L, the net profit. So between 9:30 and 10:30, it's by a long shot, the NQ does the best. The ES, with exception to 9:30, you would want to sidestep 9:30, and our bots give you the ability to do that. But you could set your time frames from 8:30 to about 9:29. Sit out the first half hour and then jump in from 10 to 10:30. And the ES Best Bot does extremely well. It's up over $5,000 in the second half hour of the market open. From 10 to 10:30, it's up $5,000, 5,200. So if I put them both together, if you just traded them both between 10 and 10:30, it's up over $13,000. Hope you have a nice weekend, Wayne. Thanks for joining us today. Yeah, exactly, David. That's exactly how it works. The best bots, you have to have, let's just take the NQ best bot, for example. You have to have all of the other NQ bots running in their own SIM accounts. And the best bot, the NQ best bot, will only take the trades of the NASDAQ bot that's performing the best in today's environment, in today's session. And listen, it could change. It could be taking trades from the from the retirement plan the first couple hours in the morning, and then another bot starts trading, really good. It finds the ebb and flow in the session a little later, and then it'll transition and take the trades that bot's taking. Our challenge prior to developing the best bots was picking which one to trade. It was turning into a horse race. And we could do our best to handicap them. With the use of this best bot, where it's simultaneously looking at all of the trade performance of all the bots, it's making a data-driven decision on your behalf. All right. David should be joining us any minute now. Have a great weekend, everybody. Remember, if you'd like to join us today for the webinar, Lee Goldstein at 12 noon, and we're going to be showcasing the AI Auto right after, about 12:45, 1 o'clock. If you'd like to attend the event, you haven't received an invitation, send us a request to support@rightlinetrading.com. Okay, Harley, I'll take a look. Okay, there's David. Let's see if I can get him in here. Let me see if he... Okay. All right, I'm going to switch in David's chart, and we'll let him go ahead. Great to see you, David.
You too. Have a great afternoon. At least it's Friday, man.
Yes, right.
Have a good one.
Have a great weekend.
You too. Thanks.
All right. So long.
Hey, YouTube folks. Good morning. Kind of a tough market here this morning. SPY came down pretty hard, and went down, almost tested the 100-day, and now it's moved right back up again. This is if you look interested in the SPY daily chart, which is what I follow for just direction of the market, you can see this thing is all over the place. Pulled down right close to the 100 today. Now we're bouncing right back up again. Very unpredictable trading action here. So anyway, we're on live, and good to see everybody here on YouTube. All right, bring up YouTube a little early this morning. Sophie's not doing anything here. As a short, just moving sideways. Everything's just pretty much moving sideways. I don't think I'm going to try anything else here. They're just not working this morning. There's no follow through at all. JP Morgan moving sideways. I got a small position in Sophie. It's so small that I can just give it some time to fall here. I'm not going to. Basically, it was pretty close to the strike price, so I'm just going to give it a little bit of time, see if we pull back in the market. Johnson & Johnson up pretty nicely today, up about almost a full percent today on our Johnson & Johnson calls. Again, we don't have very much. We don't have very much on as far as trading is concerned with on purpose. I mean, if we look at the SPY right now, here's this SPY chart. I just showed this to YouTube a minute ago, but there's a SPY chart today. So this is the kind of crap we're trying to trade. This big, huge move down to the 100, bounce back up, back down to the 100, bounce back up, down to the 100, bounce back up, back to the 100. This is untradeable. From a swing trade purposes, this is basically untradeable. You know, our Johnson & Johnson looks pretty good. I mean, it's this. If you look at the chart of Johnson & Johnson versus what the SPY was doing, you can see the Johnson & Johnson chart here is pretty nice. If I switch this over to a daily here where I have the market on there, you can see Johnson & Johnson moving up here, and here's the market, the red and green lines. See what the market's doing? Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Johnson & Johnson marching higher. So that's why we took that particular stock, because it was, you know, one of the few that's got a discernible pattern that you can actually kind of follow. The SPY is a mess. It's really a huge mess. Okay, and we have to say that every day. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. All right, so right now I'm not going to do any trading at the moment. I'm going to wait to see what the market does. I'm short Sophie here, and I think I've also got some JP Morgan short on the UMCAT trades, but I'm just gonna let those ride. I'm not going to do anything else right now in this market. This market is a mess. This is low probability trading environment. That means either don't take any trades at all, and if you do take any, take them, make it small, and get out of them quickly, because this is very, very difficult trading conditions. All right, see if we have any questions. Quite a lot of people today. Hey, good morning, William. J&J rejoined trade at $6 for March 6th, 240 climbing this morning. Yeah, it's working okay. Yeah. It took the March 6th, 240s on Johnson & Johnson. Yeah, that was pretty good. Very good. Sarangs, J&J, nice. Yeah, one of the few. Alexandra, I was muted. Yeah, I was muted. I was trying to get the YouTube up and going, which I've got everything going now, so should be fine. Okay. I'm going to look for trades, but I'm not going to take any. I mean, I'm just looking around to see what the market's, what might be there. But you look at this market action, this price action. We're in the gap, but we're just moving sideways. So UMCAT trades are almost impossible when you get the market moving like this, because you need momentum. You need continued momentum. You see how Sophie started right there and just stopped. So there's nothing following through. I'm not going to try to create them when they're not there. Sideways. Everything's sideways. Not everything, but most things are. Again, I'm still on Tenet Healthcare for March. All right, let me get back here. Again, I'm not doing much of anything here right now. As I said, I'm watching the market. I'm not trading the market right now. This is what we're seeing. Just nothing. No price action to follow. Okay, see if we have any questions. It's about 11:14. Hey, Roger, X-ray breaking out intraday, just head up. Thank you very much. Yep, big move in X-ray for sure. Trying to break out here. Again, you notice that we had some high volume this morning, moved up on earnings, and now it's very flat. I mean, it's trying to break out, but this is really flat price action. Just garbage price. All I can say, this is garbage price action right now. I got this Sophie on short. It's just not. It's not moving.
On HUN, talk S&P cutting their rating to junk. Correction on that, on it's Fitch cutting their rating to junk. On Apple, AAPL, seen a little volatility. Trump earlier posted the FTC letter to Apple on his social.
Q's not doing much of anything either. Everything is just kind of drifting sideways. Boeing, this is just amazing compression. Just everything is compressing. Sophie has one nice high volume candle. Now it's not doing anything. JP Morgan just moving sideways. All compression here. It's really not tradable. PSKY on the move, Roger. PSKY. Yeah, moving up slowly. Paramount Skydance, of course. This is in the Warner Brothers deal. Got resistance all the way up to 1392 in PSKY. Good volume moving up here. Compression, trying to break out of compression in PSKY. NTR, nice daily, intraday, but no volume. Thank you, Roger. NTR. Yeah, low volume. Gold and silver, the only thing trending, but also choppy. Yeah, it's tough market to trade here. Very tough. Silver is grinding up here. Tiny candles. Bitcoin coming down. Coin moving. This is just a mess. Did I enter PFE? I did not, Ari. I didn't go take PFE. It's moving up pretty nicely. 27.56. It's right at resistance right now. Too close to resistance for me to take it with at that point. It's got to get through this 27.56. Then it's got 27.85, another resistance level above there. Yeah, if it doesn't break through, you can take profits. You're in, so you got some profits to the upside since it's moving right now. But again, I watch those resistance levels.
on CMS Energy for insider purchase by a director purchasing 2,000 shares at 76.699 for a total of $153,000. That's on CMS.
SPY trying to move up a little bit here. Not much to say here. The market's not really doing anything. It's trying to move up a little bit right now. PSKY moving up nicely. Paramount Skydance again. This is a WBD takeover deal that Netflix is out of now. Johnson & Johnson with a nice move up today. It's actually moving up beautifully. It's up about 1.3%. The options right now are trading at 872. So pretty much back to what we started on these things finally. And again, I got $11 order in there. These are good for another 2 weeks. So I still like this setup. Looks really nice. WDC looks like a decent setup as well. Pfizer is at 27.56, right at the resistance level on Pfizer. PSKY also moving up here. That's not a bad level right there for an UMCAT trade. 1350s, not bad. $13.50s on PSKY, 13 cents right now. 13 cents. Pfizer again trying to get over the 27.56 level. It's a pretty sticky resistance level there. Then you get 27.85 above there. Again, I'm still in Sophie. I'm just going to let this thing go and see what happens. It's just not doing anything. But it does have some relative weakness to the market right now. So very little. Very little. This is very crappy trading conditions. But I do like the PSKY as a potential trade here to 1350 puts, 1350 calls on PSKY. They're about 12 cents right now. Pretty inexpensive, and it's it can be an UMCAT trade, right? PSKY. X-ray, kind of trying to, very awful lot of compression here in the market. SPY just compressing. Lily looks pretty good after downtrending the last few days. Thank you. Yeah, the Lily chart, I was looking at that a couple of days ago. That's a horrible chart. I mean, for trading, this is a horrible chart. It's just not. It's moving up. Yeah, it's right at the 8 and the 15 here. Just a mess. Looks like the SPY, for God's sakes. It's horrible. Just from a technical perspective, it is moving up right now, but I'm not going to touch it. I do like this. I took some of this PSKYs. I took some 1350s. I paid 12 cents for them, I think. 13 cents. Pfizer's struggling with that 27.56. Sophie, who knows? Boeing, not doing anything. JP Morgan, just sideways compression here. It's about 1140 right now. About 1140. Hey, Nissy, do I wait for the 8 EMA to catch up? Let's see if I can get this.
On MOD, Form S-1 up to 20.
I'm not sure which stock you were talking about, waiting for the 8 to catch up. Sorry. Talking about the PSKY, perhaps. No, I mean, this is an UMCAT trade, so I'm taking this. I'm trading the momentum. So I'm just taking the high volume candles. I mean, it comes back down to the 8 and bounces. That'd be a good level as well. But I'm just taking this, anticipating that the volume is going to continue and the stock's going to continue up. And I'm still in PSKY long with the UMCAT trade, 1350 calls. I paid 13 cents for them. Right now they're going 12 by 16. Sophie actually starting to turn down just a bit. Again, I'm still in Sophie puts. 1750s. JP Morgan also starting to turn down a little bit. Boeing turning down. Market's probably turning down just a little bit here. Yeah, not much. Market internals coming in right now. Watching PSKY moving up. I'd like to see it get into the 1340s. Pull back just a bit there. I mean, these are pretty decent sized rooms here. $12.95. You know, that's 20-30 cents on these things. It's starting to pull back a little bit here. PSK right up on the top here. Bye. Not doing anything here. Right back down to the VWAP. Triple Qs right at the VWAP. IWM just below the VWAP. JP Morgan drifting down, not very much. Sophie, I'm still short Sophie, not doing much of anything. And PSKY, I am long PSKY with a 1350 calls. Watching Pfizer right at just above that resistance level now. 27.59. Let's get to 27.56 was the resistance. Just went through it. PSKY pulling back. Pfizer moving up now, breaking through that resistance level. No big volume now, but it is moving up pretty nicely. Again, Pfizer right now 27.85, I believe. Yeah, 27.85 next resistance level. Pfizer still moving up here. PSKY pull back a little bit. Now trying to bounce again. Still in the 1350 calls on this as an UMCAT trade. I'm still in Sophie as well, and I'm just going to let this thing play out through the day and see what happens. It's not doing anything. JP Morgan also just kind of drifting down. Pfizer, pretty good one though. Pfizer went right through that resistance level. It's got room now to 27.85, which it's 20 cents from here, which is a pretty good pop for the options if it keeps going. Again, market itself is basically crap. Trying to trade the market is just crap right now. You can see the gap down this morning and then just nothing here. Absolutely horrible price action.
SEGG highlights Velocity's diversified revenue engine following a $61 million majority acquisition. That's on SEGG.
Johnson & Johnson still moving up to 247.15 right now. I get the resistance on Johnson & Johnson really is an algo line. We do have some high volume resistance pretty close by here, but it went through it, 246.47. So the next level I got after that is an algo line, and it's about, right now, its value is about 252.50, about 252.50 on Johnson & Johnson. So the options are moving up today. Right now, Johnson & Johnson going for 905. So we're in the money on those things, in profit on them right now. And we got up till March 13th on these. We still got 2 weeks to go. JPM coming down. PSKY moving up again here now. Again, I get the 13.50 calls on this. I paid 13 cents for them, and they're trading at 18 cents right now, so not bad. Up probably about 40%, 35%. If we can get this thing to push up to 13.50, then the options will move up really, really quickly. Okay, any questions on it's getting about 11:58. We can take lunch a little early today, I think. J&J pushing higher. Yeah, pushing higher. Yeah, nice move in J&J. ED, PBO in the daily, Roger. Thank you, ED. Yep, right back to the 8 on Consolidated Edison. See if it bounces off of there. Seasonality utilities are strong next 2 weeks, Roger. Thank you very much. J&J over the all-time high with little volume. Good to see such lackluster day. Yeah, it's a horrible day so far in trading. Hey, Frank, thoughts on EXC? Looks like it's breaking out. EXC, let's look at it. Yeah, it is breaking out. Another utility, by the way, that Roger was just talking about. Nice breakout in EXC right here. Not big volume or anything. No earnings to worry about. Daily chart right here, trying to break out. Yeah, it's a nice setup. It's a little extended. If I look at the 8 right here, I see that it's at 48.39. So it's about $1.20 extended. The ATR in this thing is about under $1 right now, as you can see. So it's a little extended, not terribly extended, but a little bit extended. Still watching Pfizer, which is just fighting that 27.56 level. And looking at Sophie, which is just moving sideways. Johnson & Johnson still moving up nicely here. JP Morgan was starting to weaken a little bit again. Hey Joe, XLV is very strong today. Pfizer will trim at 27.69. The next high volume candle. Very good. Thank you very much. Yeah, the healthcare stocks, ETF XLV, that's the ETF on healthcare, up very strong today, up over $1 at 1%. That's pretty good. Do I have a PSKY order in? Let me see. I don't remember if I think I did put one in. PSKY. No, I do not. Not yet. I want to see if it gets to the past the strike price. It needs to move up into the 1350s. Very strong here. They're still getting pretty good volume, so I don't want to cut it too short too soon. This is just horrendous price action. It's 1204. Market just riding right along the VWAP here. Just no direction at all. Netflix gapped up here this morning. Again, they're out of the deal with Warner Brothers. That's the other part of the PSKY. It's also moving up, but gapped up mostly and just very flat right now. Tesla. Whoops. Pretty weak today. Pfizer. Let's see if it's getting through that. No, it's not. Didn't get through that 27.56 with any particular force. TSKY kind of going sideways here. Boeing not doing much. JP Morgan still not doing much. Most of these are all just moving sideways. Sophie moving sideways as well. Okay, see if we have any more questions here. William, thoughts on CoreWeave straddle for next week? Down on Burry's comments. Yeah, it's a pretty big drop in CoreWeave. What's the ATR in this thing? About $9. It's probably not a bad idea to do a straddle or a strangle on it. I see support here, high volume support at about 77.10, but it could move a lot, especially in a week. Yeah, it's not bad. I think it's a bad idea. 825, but moving. Talking straddle on that. You're talking about, I don't know which strike price you're talking about, but 78, 79, I imagine. You know, it might be prudent to wait till later in the day to do that, but because you are going to get some decay out of those premiums the rest of the afternoon. XLP, Joe, trim 30%. Nice job, XLP. Yeah, that's the consumer staples. Up nicely today, about 1%. $78.79 strangle for today is $1.70. Burry Doom prediction knocked it down. Yeah, I know. Strangle for today is $1.70. 78.79. $1.70 is pretty cheap for that. Because you've only got a few hours to go. But that's not a bad straddle strangle and CoreWeave. Even expiring today, 78.79 is not bad at all. It's trading in the $1.60 so range, and the stock has moved really down hard. It's drifting down, so that's good. It isn't compressing as much as the rest of the market on CoreWeave. It is compressing, but you notice it's drifting down after this big drop here this morning. So still watching PSKY trending up to 1350, pretty much right my strike price here now. I'm going to watch this one pretty closely at this point. I'm in at 13 cents. It's trading at 18 cents right now. and it needs to moves into the 1350s. I could get it 100% out of this thing. Trading 20 by 24 right now on PSKY. Again, I paid 13. 26 would be a double. What I'll do is I'll set a sell order on half of my position at 26 cents. If that goes off at 26, I'll have I can't lose money on the trade. I'll double on half my position, but it's got to get there first. Core weave coming down a little bit. I like that core weave straddle. Right now it's trading at 78.18. You might want to do a strangle on it now at 78. 78 puts 78 calls. Because it is still coming down. AstraZeneca looking good, Ari. Yeah, nice move up in AstraZeneca. Gap up today. Nice move in it. A lot of healthcare stocks doing pretty nicely today. J&J up nicely today. Up on stock up $4, trading at 247.65. Again, we get 2 weeks in this, and we've got $7.65 of intrinsic value in it. Is PSKY. I got to watch this for a second now. 21 by 24. Pop here to about 13.55 should get me out of my half of my position at 100%. Nice little UMCAT trade on this one. Again, 24 by 25 right now. Again, about 13.55 will get me out, I think. We'll see if it keeps going. It's still getting some pretty decent volume. It's got a 100-day moving average, by the way, at 13.99. 13.99. So I'll watch that pretty closely. It's about 50 cents higher. J&J right now at 9.65, 9.65, up almost $1 on those per contract. Pfizer with a little slip here, back down, but again, that 27.56 was pretty sticky. Again, I need to see PSKY make one more pop here. All right. Any more questions here? It's getting about 12:18. Again, we take lunch a little early today, probably around 12:30. Got to watch the core weave. It's 78.79 was the original strangle on this. Put 79 calls. So it's need to extend this a little bit so you can see the candle movement a little bit better. So 78.79s we're going for about $1.63. They were still at $1.62 because it's right in the middle here, 78.58. We'll see if it flushes down or moves up. Kind of watching PSKY to see if we make another pop here. See if I can get filled on my half of my position at 100%. I'm trying to get out at 26 for half of my position is 23 right now. I paid 13 for it. Again, I needed to hit about 13. Well, I almost got to 13.55. Maybe it's going to take 13 at this point, maybe 13.56 or 13.57. Again, there is time decay on these things. On the last day of expiration here. JP Morgan pulled down pretty hard here. It's one I had taken earlier today, ran against me, and I just took it off. I actually made some profits on it. Hard to believe. Out of JP Morgan for a small profit. That was an UMCAT trade from this morning that didn't work. If I just expand this a little bit here. So I tried to get in it right here. I held it and it just compressed and I just got out just now. Again, trying to get this PSKY to move. Moving up a little bit now. Options are at 23 on PSKY. 20 by 25. Again, I got a 26 in here. So we're probably going to need to get close to 1360 at this point. $21 by 26. So my sell price is in there at the ask right now. Again, I'm out of JP Morgan for a profit. Boeing also coming in pretty hard right now from this morning. In PSKY trading at 23 cents. Can't get this thing to tick over. It's still 22 by 26 on these PSKY. The movement's pretty slow here. We're not getting very big candles. We'd like to see a move like this, but it's creeping up close to getting me out at 26. It's 22 by 26 right now. So you could one pop here and it could take me out. JP Morgan still coming in. CoreWeave just kind of drifting here right now. SPY drifting down below the VWAP. Terrible price action on the SPY. Terrible. I wouldn't be trading these indexes today. This thing just won't take me out here. Still 22 by 26. I'm not giving much, giving me much for extra time here. I'm in the money by 9 cents on these things. Is trading 23 by 26. JP Morgan, by the way, is still coming down. Had to wait out a whole lot of movement here, but again, I stayed in it, and it's all right. So I just got out of some of my PSKY. I got out of half my PSKY for 100% right here. Now they're trading 27 by 32, 27 by 34, moving up here nicely right now.
Members, keeping a close eye on these financials. We got what's looking like Goldman Sachs, GS, down almost $70 on the day, down over 7.5%. Financials hitting lows of the day, the BKX, XLF.
Market's still coming down, especially the financials. Very big drop in financials now all of a sudden. Goldman Sachs coming in. American Express probably as well, yeah. And I had JP Morgan. I'm out of that at profit. And I'm out of half of my PSKY as it moves up into the 1370s now. So I'm just kind of riding the last half. Right now they're 27 by 35 cents. Again, I paid 13 cents for these. So I get out of half my position at 100%. And I'm going to just watch for any kind of momentum loss here, and I'll take the rest of them off. That's a pretty nice move in PSKY. Still going. Again, I have I got a resistance level and I believe 13. And I got a 100-day moving average, 1388. So getting relatively close. Still big volume coming in here. And again, they're right now 25 by 35 for the 1350s. 25 by 35. So I got out by 26, and they've moved up since then, but the premiums haven't moved up an awful lot since then. JP Morgan, I paid for $80 for those this morning. The out of the money's the 295s on JP Morgan. And now they're in the money. Right now they're going for $1.30. I'm out of them already. I get out for about the 25% profit because I was sick of waiting for this move. And they expired today, so I didn't have an awful lot of room. We'll see what the core weave does. It's not doing much of anything here. It has gotten above 29 though. Johnson & Johnson trading at 945 right now. I'm going to watch this 100-day moving average on PSKY. It's very close to it here. And then the spreads on the options are not great. 28 by 35. Again, I got out for 26. Now it's 21 by 35. They apparently are expecting this to stop at the 100-day moving average based on what they're doing here with the options. Okay, I took them off. I got off the rest of mine for 32. So I'm out at 26 and out at 32.
Members, you got some commentary out by Trump. Says he has not made a decision about Iran yet. That's Trump says have not made a decision about Iran. Trump says he is not happy about how Iran negotiates their tactics.
So I took the rest of my PSKY off. Again, I took them off at 26 and 32. 32 was I get in at 13. 32 is 146%. So I'm out for 100 and out for 100 and 150% profit.
Trump says maybe we'll have a friendly takeover of Cuba.
Trump's talking right now. And I get out PSK. It got very close to the 100-day. I didn't like the way these options were trading. They weren't trading very well. I mean, it's trading it back down to 1350. So I think I did about as well as I could on that. I get out at 20. I get in at 13, out at 26, and the bet on the other half out at 32. Okay, so I'm out of that trade. It was a nice one, very nice trade. But again, you have to be watching it and have to be quick.
Trump says not happy with Iran, but more talks expected Friday.
Okay, so what's Pfizer doing again? Pfizer was not able to get through the resistance level with any significance. Watch Johnson & Johnson still grinding up here today. Really nice day for these stocks like Johnson & Johnson. Moving up nicely, up 1.75%.
Following
drug manufacturers. Harry pointed out Lilly went right up to the 8 and the 15 and is kind of ran right into that. ABBV up nicely today, but an awful chart. Harry says oil is going to pop. Prophet Trump's comments, no doubt, about Iran. So far, not much to see here. Oil gapped up this morning, pulled back, ran sideways. So I'm out of my JP Morgan short. I ended up making money on that, surprisingly enough. I'm still in my Sophie short, which is not doing anything. PSKY was the best one, and that was a really nice trade for an UMCAT trade. Again, out for 100 and 130, 146, almost 150% on the second batch. Johnson & Johnson just keeps grinding higher.
Trump says there may or may not be a regime change in Iran.
Trump says there may or may not be a regime change in Iran. So how is that tradable? It's not. Again, we're watching oil to see if we get a bounce in it after these comments. I don't see much going on at all. Let's see a USO coming down here right now. I didn't see that comment you had, Ari. The two PDUFAs tomorrow may announce after the market today. ASND. Okay. And BMRN. Okay. Biomarin. Oh. BM. RN. Okay. Good. Dyslexic there for a minute. Yeah, BMRN. Which isn't a bad chart, actually. It's coming up pretty nicely, BMRN. Topped out about 66.22 a few days ago. So watch and see if I can get Sophie to do anything to come down here this afternoon. Boeing, doing nothing. So JPM ended up being a pretty nice trade. Pesky was a good one. That was by far the best trade. And I'm out of all of that right now. All right, it's about 12:36. I'm going to get some lunch here in a minute. So I'll go ahead and stop the YouTube feed. I want to thank everybody on YouTube today for being in and watching the room. Appreciate that. And we'll be back here again on Monday. All right, so I'm going to shut down the YouTube. I appreciate it. We'll be back again Monday around 11:30. And have a great weekend. Trade well, everybody. Again, rightlinetrading.com if you want to get access to my room or the alert service or the software. The software is really outstanding. Again, we got the high volume candles on here. As you can see how that worked with PSKY. Again, this was a trade I took today. I get it at $13 a contract for the 1350s. When it was well below 1350 as an UMCAT trade, out of the money using a catalyst. I get out of half of my position at 26, which was 100%, and out of the rest of it at $32, which was close to 150% profit on that last batch. All right, everybody, I'm gonna cut off YouTube so I can go ahead and get something to eat. Thanks very much. Have a great weekend. See you back here on Monday, which we'll be starting to trade for March. Have a good afternoon. Trade well.